In Beautiful Creatures, a small southern town is plagued by supernatural occurrences after the town shut-in's daughter comes to town. I read the book when I heard like the project was coming out, like the movie project they had on Internet Movie Database, and they kind of had a synopsis and stuff and just beginning elements of the movie coming out. And so I rushed to Walmart and I bought the little $5 paperback book, and I read it within like a week because I loved it so much. And then I wasn't going to wait anymore, and I just bought the rest of the books and devoured the books within a month. I finished the whole series in a month, and I definitely read them again. I mean, they're really good. So I saw the trailer, the first 2 trailers for it. They didn't really show a lot in them, and the trailers looked promising. Like, it actually looked like it was going to stick very close to the book. It was going to be a great movie. But after watching all of it, and just as the credits rolled, I was just so torn and disappointed because the movie just left out major plot details and everything. And the way the movie ends, that was never even in the book. That's not the way the book ended. The director just left out so much of the book. So many important parts, so many good parts. It just didn't make sense at all. And I just was so disappointed that I was just disappointed that it wasn't like I thought it was going to be. I mean, if you haven't read the books, you're going to love the movie. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you haven't read the books, this is going to be a good movie. But if you read the books and you liked them as much as I did, and you really liked the storyline and the details and the bits of romance and the historical stuff, then you're just going to be crushed, because I was so excited. I had high hopes for this, but it just didn't turn out to be like I thought it did. So if you've read the books, I suggest just wait until because if you go see it in theaters, you're probably going to be as pissed off as I was. I mean, honestly, I walked out of the movie and I was like, I hated it, I'm pissed off, how could they do that, I'm not seeing it, they make a sequel, I'm not seeing it, so they'll probably cut out way more major details in the next one. But honestly, if you haven't read the books, then go see it. I mean, it's going to be a good movie to you if you haven't read the books. So if you haven't read the books, I advise you go see it. Go to the theater, give them their money. You'll like it. You'll enjoy it. Just go see it if you haven't read the books. But anyway, let's get off the dismal, sad stuff. The stuff that I really, really liked about it, though. I mean, even though I kind of didn't really like it, overall, there was some stuff that I thought they did really good and I actually liked. First off, let's start with the acting. The acting is amazing. Jeremy Irons does a really, really fantastic job as playing Macon, the town shut-in. The town shut-in. He's the town shut-in. And his niece comes to town and she's the one that causes all the problems. Viola Davis did a fantastic job as the character Amma from the books. In the books, Amma is a feisty, she can be feisty at times, but she can be concerned and caring at times. And she did a really good job. Like, she could be like really angry and then she could be caring at the same time. Like, she just played that part really well, and I think they picked a really good person to play it, because I feel like they brought the book to life with how she portrayed her character, Amma, in the movie. And Jeremy Irons, I felt like they brought the book to life, that book character to life in the movie too. I've really seen the other two, the girl and the boy, I don't know their names, I don't remember their names, but I haven't seen them in any other stuff, any other things. I really don't even know. Thomas Mann was in it. I haven't really seen him in anything else. I just know what movies he's been in, and he did a good job trying to be the silly, goofy friend of Ethan's. Played by Alden Ehrenreich, I think that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. But he plays Ethan White, the main character. Emma Thompson was in it. She did a really good job of playing she played 2 parts, but I'm not going to spoil it. Link, Thomas Mann plays Link, who's in the books. And Link's mom, played by Emma Thompson, she's a religious nut. Like, she just does everything. She always has a cross and stuff, and she's just crazy. She's just, she's overly religious. She's like Carrie's mom in the old movie Carrie. She's 10 times worse, though. And so, but Emma Thompson did a good job playing as her, saying everyone's going to go to heck and burn and stuff, and if you don't repent, and she could just be like the town preacher. They didn't even need to have a guy preacher. They could just have her preach, because she did such a good job in it and portrayed that character well. And she also plays another character who plays a major role in the book called Seraphine, and I'm not going to ruin too much of that. But Emma Thompson did a good job. Viola Davis did a good job. Thomas Mann did a really good job. I mean, and Jeremy Irons, they just did really good jobs. The acting was really, really fantastic. The music was by this band I've never even heard of called the New 2-0, I think, or the New 2. The music was really cool. It was kind of like a rock mixed with classical. It was good. It totally fit the mood of the story and the movie, and just moved the movie along at a good pace. Oh, I totally forgot Emmy Rossum was in it. Oh my goodness. Emmy Rossum. I haven't seen her in really anything major since Family Opera. She just came out with a new album, which I got, and it's really good. But she does a good job as Lena's seductive cousin, because she's a siren after all. And she does a really good job, and the outfits they picked for her just make her look seductive, and she did a really good job of playing her character, and it really felt like she was into that character, and it was like a part of her and stuff. So the acting and the music was really good. The special effects were cool. The caster tunnels where the books are, all the caster books and stuff, was really good, and the scenery was cool too. They picked Louisiana. I looked it up. Louisiana was a really good spot to pick for a small southern town with supernatural occurrences and stuff. There's swamps and green trees, and that are just make it creepy because they're all thick and dense, and you don't know everything. And the gate they did on the Ravenwood Manor is really cool. And then when the vines or the tree branches went up the side of the house so Ethan could climb down, that was really cool. So other than the storyline that they messed up from the book, the rest of it's really good, and that's the only stuff I was really happy with, was the scenery or the setting, the music, the acting. The storyline, they just smothered that. They just blew that up to smithereens. And the ending, honestly, if you've read the books, then they spoiled two main things in the movie. They spoiled two main things. And if you haven't read the books, then the ending that they did isn't going to make sense, and they left out a key part. So anyway, read the books, wait till DVD. Haven't read the books, go see Beautiful Creatures. You're going to love it, and make sure to check it out. And you know what, if you've already seen it and you're as disappointed as I am, then comment and tell me. I'm curious. If you like the movie better than the books, tell me. If you like the books better than the movie, tell me. I just want to know and kind of see what others' opinions are about it. So thanks for watching, and make sure to watch this if you haven't read the books.